Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are continuing Morrowind. So in the last video, we finished exploring that cave, and then we actually found the body of Linus Eulus and the Silver Staff of Shaming up on top of the mountain. Then we headed for the nearby dwarven ruins of Nchuleftinth to find out what had happened to the excavation team sent there by the Mages Guild. So far, we've found their missing Dunmer guide, but there's a bit more of the place left to explore before we head back out. At least I'm pretty sure there is. Yes, there's a big dark area over here, and then there's an upstairs area in this room there. And as far as I know, it should be relatively safe to pass through here. A couple more side rooms with bed frames. And a big lava chamber with nothing else going on. I always wonder if there's actually stuff... You know what? I do have a levitate thing. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything down here. I want to use another charge up before I, before the enchantment ends up running out and dumping me down into the lava. So now, how exactly do you get up here if there's no other entrance? I'm not hearing any combat music, so I should be safe. There's some more steel kegs, though. I did take the time to eat all of the alchemy ingredients except for the ones I was going to sell, and I made sure not to eat the Corpus Weepings because we actually need that for the Path of the Incarnate quest that we're still on for the main quest. Some more scrap metal to eat. And still walking slow for a second there because the levitate enchantment was still in effect. More scrap metal and more emeralds. I'm up to 7 damn emeralds. Jesus. Alright. So hop down, and now we can... Yeah, the place has now been fully explored. So let's head back out. And just because I'm a dick and want them to try and struggle to find their way back in there. Aw, the crank is stuck. I guess that's the way of the game's way of making sure that you can't pull that crank and then run past the door before it closes and get yourself stuck in there completely. But so much for my attempt at dicketry. But now we know what happened to that Dunmer guide of yours. Did you find Anes Vendu? Did you get the excavation report? I found Vendu. I feared he might be dead. This is terrible news. I should never have let him explore the ruins alone. Did you find the excavation report? Yeah, I know what's important to you, sir. And I happened to talk to him right when his eyes closed. You found the report. Deliver it to Edwina Elbert in Aldrune. I will continue my work here. Now that the lower levels are open, perhaps we can make more discoveries here. In honor of our deceased colleague, Anes Vendu. Well, it's hard to understand just by reading text whether or not this guy is actually wanting to honor the death of their colleague, or if he's now just excited that, hey, we can get down there. You have the Hanging Gardens option, but I don't think I want to click it because I don't want it to potentially mess up a follow-up quest.
Go ahead.
I remember the term Hanging Gardens being important to some quest in somewhere in this game. Christ, and we've got an ash storm. Alright, where would my interventions take me? I think Divine would take me to Sadrith Mora, and Almzivi would probably take me to Molag Mar. Survey says, yes, it takes me to Molag Mar. Which side had the boat? The boat was on the east side. That is a boat, right? I'm pretty sure that's a boat and not a silt strider. So I'm going to take the boat down to, I guess maybe Ebonheart? Oh, they're over here to talk to. Hello, sir. Destination? I guess the foreign quarter?
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Yeah. Actually, 8 gold to Ebonheart, but I'm pretty sure that, Divine Intervention would take me there anyway. Yes, and it takes me... Wait. What? Oh... The foreign quarter is closer to Pelagiad than Ebonheart? That seems wrong. Alright, where's intervention take me? To the temple. There we go. See, I'm very glad I have both of those amulets, because I was able to quickly port over to the temple district, which is obviously much closer to Ebonheart than to Pelagiad. So, hello, Jesus.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
You gave me a quest. Have you found the silver staff of shaming that belonged to Linus E. Eulis? I have the staff. You found Linus Eulis's silver staff of shaming, and his Marin amulet and Stendarin belt. I think you should keep the staff in honor of Linus Eulis's sacrifice, and will pass on the amulet and belt to some new lay servant. As an additional reward for your service, here is a restoration shirt. It will keep you fresh during heavy exercise, like long-distance running or tough fights. Thank you for your exertions on the cult's behalf, and when you're ready for another mission, speak to me again. What do you know about Linus? I am sorry for his loss, but happy you recovered his lost staff. See, it's weird. It's still written in text, but somehow I believe this guy more when he says that he is genuinely sorry that they lost a member of the cult, quote-unquote, but happy that they were able to recover the items that they can give to another person that wants to work for the Nine Divines. So what did he give me for a shirt? Restoration, Fortify Fatigue, 1 to 10 points for 5 seconds on self. Even though it is a red shirt with a black vest, I have a feeling that the guy downstairs
How can I help you?
So go ahead.
is not going to accept it as a quest item. I think it was you. Yeah, have you brought me the red shirt and black vest, or have you come to report your failure? No, but I'm working on it. Very well, carry on.
Well met.
And this guy was waiting for me to bring back muck, which I don't have because I ate it. Alright,
Not
so...
a lot of pretty ladies around here.
Excuse me, I'm right here. Barter. Alright, you've got scrolls. You've got 750 gold, though. I am going to make you like me a little bit. Wow, maybe a lot more. Alright, so I know that you're going to buy some of these off me. I don't think I need a Daedroth. Charm I could use. I kind of want to get rid of the intervention. Yeah, I'm going to get... Actually, no, shit. I might end up needing those for a quest at some point. Soul Trap I'll keep. Chameleon. Drain Intelligence I'll get rid of. I can get rid of Frenzy. I feel like I can safely get rid of the Unhinging, because I think 40 to 60 shouldn't... Well, I'll keep it on me for now, because it is only 1/5 of a pound. I'll keep that. Keep the shield. Get rid of the Atronak. Getting close to the limit on money for them. Get rid of the skeleton summon. More shield, reflect, restore fatigue. Yeah, there's not a whole lot on me that I want to get rid of. There are quite a few enchanted things. I'll get rid of those. Staff of Shaming. I'm going to keep that as like a memento. But I do want to get rid of some of these other heavy enchanted things that I need. Stormhelm. That'll be more than he will give me. Than he has to give me, rather. You know, I've never used the Silence Amulet. I just heal through any magical damage that happens to me, so maybe I should just friggin' Deep Six it. Bolt? Oh, Belt of Fortitude. Get rid of that. Gonna keep Caius's stuff. Gonna keep the Chameleon Ring. Get rid of that ring. Feather can help. Wait a minute. Why am I not wearing Marara's ring? Ring of Regeneration. Why am I... No, I wanted that back. But I wanted to wear... Why am I not wearing Marara's ring? That's ridiculous. Detect Enchantment. I can... I'll sell that to him because I don't need it anymore. Firestone. I'm thankfully getting rid of a lot of crappier enchantments. Red Despair. I'm not going to need that one either. Even though he just gave it to me. Yeah, screw it. It's not worth that much, and I don't think it's going to be used for anything. I'd want to sell that to him, but he'll only give me 6 more gold for any of this. Toxic Cloud and Sanctuary. I guess I'll keep the rest of what I have on me.
You seem like very good company.
He's wearing some sort of enchanted bracers, which is kind of interesting. Where's Marara's ring? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm very surprised that somehow that wasn't being worn anymore. What about you? Barter. You have a loaf of bread and potions. Might as well make you like me just a bit more. Get rid of some of these potions. Fortify attack I'll keep. Restore intelligence I can get rid of. Flynn I can get rid of. Fortify magicka. Fortify strength I'll keep. Restore luck. Restore personality. Fortify intelligence. Fortify luck. And the rest I think I'm going to keep. Oh wait, she buys alchemy stuff I guess? So... Nope, can't do that because those are more than she will give me. There's that. What else do I have that's kind of cheap? Because 250 is too much. Frost salts? You know, I don't mind losing out on $10 for that. Actually, give me that piece of bread.
You seem like very good company.
An Argonian named Okur in Hlaoed has asked for our aid. This devout follower of the Nine is sensitive to spirits of the other world and says she is being visited by the ghost of a murder victim. The guards can't do anything in such cases. Go and speak with Okur. Here's some gold for expenses. If possible, discover the nature of the crime and bring justice to wronged spirit so it can be laid to rest. Okur, she's got a touch of the sight. Some Argonians are like that. It may seem spooky, but you can trust what she says. This coming from the same guy who, when he was telling me that an oracle in the cult had talked about, oh, I had a dream where the silver staff of shaming was in the shadows of Mount Cand, he was calling that mumbo jumbo. But oh no, an Argonian has a touch of the sight? You better believe that. Hlaoed is a tiny isolated fishing village on western Vardenfell in the Bitter Coast region. You can take a passage to Hlaoed from the Ebonheart docks. Speak to Nevosi Hlan, shipmaster. His boat is called the Chun Ook. That is a fantastic name. You barter in just straight weapons and armor, and I think, yeah, you like me as much as humanly possible. So let me sell off some random large but heavy things to you. You can also take the Storm Helm, and I believe that is all I have that you'll accept. I have a lot of damn keys and such on me. Thankfully, all the keys weigh nothing. I kind of wish that the game had one of those key ring style things. but I don't think this game was programmed with the capability of containers inside of containers. And I'll sell off the throwing stars. And that should be all you will... You know what? Will you give me an extra $5? Yes, you will. Great.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
Great. Now he's got a really ridiculous looking helmet. Alright, so I need to go to... way up to Aldrone. But I also need to go to Hla'oed, which is going to be on the way. Thankfully, I've cut it back down to 305 on the weight. There might be... Where am I? The Grand Council Chambers. Alright, so there's not going to be...
So what's this regarding?
Maybe I can find an alchemist in one of the Legion-style areas. I would love to be able to buy some muck off of somebody without actually leaving the area. Alright, so I'm going to put on my Imperial Chain chest piece because I believe everyone here...
Speak up!
Everyone here is part of the Imperial Legion and wouldn't talk to me otherwise. Are you an alchemy man? No, just persuasion.
Speak up.
Some soul gems, nice. And you two are just wearing armor. Maybe there's somebody in the Argonian mission that deals in alchemy things. No, alms for the poor. Alms for the poor. Persuasion.
Speak quickly.
Training? What can you train me in? Sneak, acrobatics, and light armor. None of those I don't think are terribly useful for the guilds I'm a part of. And I can put on my actual good armor chest piece now.
That's one ugly outfit.
I'm not sure who he was
What's
talking
this
to.
about?
6 fishes. That's a bar or a tavern. I don't think anybody in there would trade in portions of muck. What do we have down here? East Empire Company. The warehouse. Yeah, I don't... Excuse me. I don't think anybody in Ebonheart is going to sell me some muck.
Your bidding, sir?
Alright, my good man. Take me to Hla'oed.
I'm waiting.
I'm looking for an Argonian named... Was it Okur or Okun? I gotta check some doors. Fadilla Balval. Marudius Flacus. Jesus. Shirkul Grosharga. Rylan Rern. Fat Legs Drop Off. Hey, Okur's house. Which is this one, or is it the other one? Oh, there's Okur's house, and it is...
What's you?
Excuse me. Alright. You have a
Summoned
book?
by another. Questions again.
Yes, questions again. Thank you for coming. I have been visited by the spirit of Juliel Amine. She says she chanced upon a band of smugglers and was murdered to seal her lips. She says that her spirit will not rest until her amulet is recovered and returned to her husband, and until the 4 smugglers who murdered her are slain. When I have Juliel's amulet, and you have the lives of the murderers, I shall see that her spirit is laid to rest. The 4 smugglers' names are Dudley, Larisus, Durgius, Ralos Othranim, and Thurvam Drelas. I believe the last 3 of those are Dunmer names. I have the sense that they are strong and well armed. Juliel's spirit says that their smuggler's cave is called Yasamsi, and it lies south along the road from town before the bridge across the Odai River. You know, I feel like I have been in there and then decided not to stick around because the guy at the beginning of the cave was really kicking my ass. Juliel's amulet. I will return it to her husband as soon as possible. Well, I don't have it yet, but I am about to. Now, yeah, see, it is right there, and I believe I did peek into there. It's actually not that...
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
It's actually not that far away from town. So I might as well just run there directly without making any fancy video cutting techniques. We do have a cliff racer, though. And it did not die from an arrow. Then it did. 51 on the archery. Oh, I did get him. Well, I nicked him enough to piss him off. Alright. Some more racer plumes to fire into my mouth. And now, I guess they, one of them just didn't have anything on him. You know what? I'm going to let that one live, because he's not actually... That one might be a... Ah! Friggin' rat snuck up on me. And he's diseased, and he had nothing on him. But now this cliff racer... You bastard. This cliff racer might actually be an issue, or at least might have been if I didn't immediately murder it. Sadly, even though this is a swamp, there is no muck to be had here. I am going to save my game, because I don't know if they're still waiting by the door. Yes. Alright. Thankfully, I am now a much higher level. So, there we have Thurvam Drelas, who is not wearing Nordic Trollbone Shield. Jesus. He's wearing some interesting stuff, but nothing worth taking with me. You had 10 gold on you, and now that's my 10 gold. He saw me from a very far distance.
You're hardly a match for me.
Really? It looks like you're the one that's on the floor, sir. Let me just take one of my arrows back out of your body. That was weird. It was, my spear temporarily locked in the attacking, stage. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. And there's Ralos with some gold and some more apprentice level things. Bargain Rising Force, that's a pound, but not worth a whole lot. Now, I have a levitation enchanted belt, but I also have some levitation potions around here somewhere. Those are... It's more because there are some quests where to save somebody, they say, oh, find me a potion of levitation. It has to be one that's base to the game, though. It can't be one you make yourself. And this way I actually have a potion already on me without having to worry about it. Now, I'll grab those to sell. That's a nice expensive thing. 2 on the weight for the shirt, but 40 value. This is one of the good things about smuggler caves, is they generally have a lot of nicely expensive stuff to steal back from them. A bunch of booze. A bunch of alchemy stuff. None of it is muck, though, sadly. More alchemy. None of that is muck. And pauldrons and greaves. Another couple expensive amulets. A sack full of rice. Ooh, what's that? Soul trap. Open and soul trap and an egg. Money and another soul gem. More unhinging and some money. Money, soul gem. Restore endurance and a spoiled potion. Generally, it seems like the most expensive potions are the ones that are in thinner bottles, which is kind of weird. And then booze almost always seems to be in extremely large bottles. I'll take that. I'll take the Flynn. Take that. Another soul trap thing. Cyrodiilic brandy. Nice. A lot of soul trap and unhinging scrolls in here. An iron spear. It feels weird to see iron spears and remember, like, I was tooling around town with one of those, at least I think I was, way back in the beginning of this series. A lock level 5. It's weird that, expensive amulet, expensive ring, extravagant skirt, that'll get me some money. I think I've got everything down here. Oh man, they went a little crazy with the booze up here. Gem feeder, Telvanni bug musk. That's just a goblet that's somewhat stuck through the floor. Nothing else it looks like. Of course, there might be something in the water here. But it actually doesn't look like it, which is also kind of surprising. One question I have, though, is why would they bother having oars and boats if the water literally does not go anywhere? Am I missing... No, I'm not missing anything as far as world geography goes. Or geometry, I guess. Really? I don't know. I'm a little out of it right now. Wait a minute. I don't know if I have the amulet. Yeah, that was friggin' lucky. So, Ralos Othranim was actually wearing Juliel Almine's amulet. And I'm a little lost. No, it's right down here. There's Larius Durgius. Oh, right, Dudley. For some reason, what the hell are these guys called? They're Red Guards. Red Guards tend to have single word names. Ah. Jesus H. Alright. Before I forget, I'm actually going to eat... Oh, don't take that off. Gonna eat my moon sugar. Because I am sick of having to find merchants that will actually buy moon sugar off of me. I'd much rather just straight eat it. Because then I might get some alchemy experience out of it, which reminds me my alchemy is 32 out of 100, level 35 skill, and I am 6/10 of the way to level 15. So back to Okur's house with the amulet here. Hello, madam.
Fresh game.
Yes, this is Juliel Almine's amulet, as her husband described it to me. I shall return it to him. May the Nine bless you for your deeds. Return to Kay and tell him that now I am sure I can lay the ghost of Juliel Almine to rest. Juliel's amulet. I will return it to her husband as soon as possible. Alright, so where in the world are we again? I believe if I Divine Intervention, it will take me to the Moonmoth Legion Fort. I don't think there is a Silt Strider port here. But if I... Actually, I think either of the interventions will bring me to Balmora. Yes, we are in Balmora. So I'm going to stop off at my house, or the quote-unquote house we are squatting in, really. Drop off any items that are extremely heavy, and probably do a little bit of vendoring off camera. And then we will make our way back to Aldrune in order to drop off the report from Nachuleftinth, and then we might, depending on what we have to do after that, might make our way back to Ebonheart to tell Kay that we finished up this quest. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.